Hey guys, so this is part 3 of what you need to be completing and working on Thursday for the D-Day. So after you've done your background essay questions, this is the next slide. So understanding the question and pre-bucketing. So first what we're going to have you do is you're going to look at these 3 questions to really understand what this DBQ is about. So the first question says, what is the analytical question asked by this mini-Q? Basically, that's just asking you to rewrite the title of this because they want to know what are the underlying causes of World War I. What terms in this question need to be defined? So again, to answer these questions, you should be dragging and dropping a text box. We can label this number 2. And I just want to give you an example. So it says, what was the underlying? If you're like, I don't know what underlying means, that's something that I would need to know or be able to define. So that's a word that would answer number 2. Okay, what a question, a term in the question that needs to be defined. And then number 3 just says rewrite the question in your own words. I don't want you to rewrite this question at the top again. I would really like for you to put it in simpler terms or in your own words. Pre-bucketing. So the idea of pre-bucketing really is just organizing the concepts within this DBQ, or the separating and organizing the information for you to then put into your essay for your body paragraphs. So we're going to get into the information and how you're going to get that information from your documents. So let's go to the next slide, or next page rather. And that brings us to document A. So this is a map, obviously, of the different alliances. So that's kind of a key word there, alliances. You can zoom in on the map. You can make it a little bit bigger if you'd like. So then you'd be answering these analytical questions while looking at this map. But one thing I also want you guys to look at is that you can click on this tab here. It says Document Analysis Sheets and Highly Scaffolded Form. If you feel a little bit more comfortable and that these questions are a little bit easier to answer for you, that's perfectly fine. You can answer these questions instead of the ones I just showed you right underneath the map. And to return back to that, you would go to Return to Document to get right back to that page. Okay, so that's the first document. The second document is a chart. So this talks about the different, the money that was spent on the Navy and the Army in these different countries. Okay, again, you're looking at this chart, answering the analytical questions, and you can also come up here again and then click on highly scaffolded form and see if those questions are better for you to answer than these ones. And then the final document, document D, is a speech. So again, you can use the audio support to help you read through this and then answer the questions, or you can take a look at the document analysis sheets, the highly scaffolded form, and see if you'd rather answer those questions. So after looking at the documents, I'd like you to go back to the understanding the question and pre-bucketing tab. And then we look back at our pre-bucketing. So within World War I, it's saying what are the causes. So an option that you can do is you can do cause number 1, or you can do, and then you can add cause number 2, or if you guys remember, we talked about that acronym MAIN, militarism, alliances, imperialism, nationalism. You can see if your documents can be organized into different categories and separate those into the buckets if you'd like to do that as well. Or your final option, cause number 3, or I'm sorry, militarism, if that's what you'd like to do, or whatever you'd want to, this is totally up to you, or you can just choose and do document A, and then do document B here and document C. However you want to organize it that you think is going to be the easiest for you is the way that you can organize it for your essay. But this is all that is expected of you, is just answering and understanding the question and looking at your documents. So if you guys have any more questions, this is what you should be doing Thursday, and it is due before we meet again Monday morning. Shoot me an email or do Google Hangout, Google Meet if you have any more questions. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.